Has Prince Harry's lawsuit against Rupert Murdoch's news group newspapers that owns, amongst others, The Sun, failed before it's even begun? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this, shall we? Because has Prince Harry's lawsuit against Rupert Murdoch's news group newspaper that owns, amongst other publications, The Sun, failed before it's even begun? Now, the trial is going to begin in a couple of weeks' time on the 20th of January, but this headline has just come out over the last 24 hours where, Prince Harry is facing a major setback as the High Court judge has stopped his witnesses speaking at the trial. In other words, Harry has been humiliated as the judge has, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, banned his witnesses at this particular hacking trial. So let's get into the details here. And so he's set to appear in court later this month over alleged unlawful information gathering and invasion of privacy, similar to what happened over a year and a half ago when he tried to fight against the Mirror, this, that and the other, right? We've all seen that. We all know about that. When the trial does begin, it's being reported that Prince Harry will also take the stand against Rupert Murdoch's news group newspapers and may be there for a total of 4 days, as per previous reports from what I've read. Now, Harry, alongside Labour Deputy Leader Lord Tom Watson, have issued claims against this publisher. Now, Harry's lawyers were ordered by the judge yesterday at a preliminary hearing to reduce a number of witness statements that the judge has described as providing commentary rather than relevant evidence. I mean, in other words, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, Harry has provided these statements, but they're not worth the paper that it's written on. He's like, it's not worth all, Harry, so I ain't going to be including it. They are useless to this case. The judge in question, Mr. Justice Fancourt. Yes, you will, I would hope, recognise that name because, yes, he was the same judge that presided over Prince Harry's fight against the publisher of the Mirror. Now, he ordered Harry's lawyers yesterday to cut down 10 of the witness statements, including those from former Prime Minister Gordon Brown, ex-Commons Speaker John Bercow, and singer Charlotte Church's mother, Maria. The judge said that some of what they had to say was merely commentary or argument, which goes against courtroom rules that state how witnesses can only give evidence of fact directly relevant to a case. Now, it's being reported that the judge also said that Harry's lawyers should have kept these elements out but had failed to do so. The judge said that Harry's legal team had already agreed that some of what the witnesses said will not be relied upon and other parts were plainly not evidence that could be given at trial. In other words, like I said earlier on, these statements aren't evidence. They're just commentary. They're useless to this hacking trial. And as the judge said, should never have been admitted into the first place. The only thing that should be admitted is evidence that directly speaks to the hacking trial itself. This is merely bump, white noise. Judge doesn't want it. Judge don't want to hear it, so he's thrown it out. He's banned these witnesses. This is a major setback, a major humiliation and blow for Prince Harry right here. He said this included evidence from Charlotte Church's mother, which the judge said had almost nothing that was relevant to the issues that the court has to determine. In other words, it's not relevant whatsoever. It's got nothing to do with this trial and the issues that are being discussed at this trial and being worked out. So why did Harry submit in the first place? What the deuce? In the ruling yesterday, the judge awarded the news group newspaper half of its costs relating to the argument over witness statements, saying it had been partly successful but also overly optimistic in attempts to narrow down the evidence given in defence of Prince Harry. So Prince Harry has to pay half. now of News Group newspapers' costs relating to the argument over witness statements. So already Hazza needs to fork out before this trial has even begun. Further humiliation on Hazza. Now, this trial is expected to last for 8 weeks when it does start on the 20th of January. Hazza is set to fly into the UK because it is reported that he's going to be taking the stand in this trial and may be there on the stand for 4 days. In the upcoming trial, he may give evidence over his claims that News Group newspapers' publications used unlawful techniques to find out information about him, both as a teenager as an adult. He has included at least 30 articles where he says this has happened, very similar to what, the 34 articles that he submitted in court against the Mirror publisher. Wonder how many of the ones he submitted in this upcoming court case will be found as, the News Group newspaper actually doing what Hazza has accused them of doing. I bet it's not the full 30. And so, going around full circle here, Hazza has been absolutely humiliated, has suffered a major court setback before this trial has even begun, as the judge has banned witnesses that he wanted to include in this hacking trial, with the judge turning around and saying that the statements from these witnesses has nothing to do with the issues that are actually going to be discussed in this trial in the first place. It's not evidence. It's just commentary. It's white noise. It's fluff. And the judge just doesn't want to hear it. Also, as well, further humiliation, the judge has ordered Hazza to pay half of News Group newspapers' legal costs pertaining to them having to argue about these witness statements in the first place. Hazza is losing before this hacking trial has even begun. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course, there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions, when I can get my teeth back in, about the judge banning some of his witnesses at the hacking trial, do you agree with the judge's ban? Do you not? I bet you got some strong thoughts about that. Then why not send me a super thanks? It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.